A very good evening. You're watching DD News Kohima with me, Sinti Runla. A look at our top stories first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi terms framework for an interim trade agreement with US as great news. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal says 50% reciprocal tariff has been reduced to 18% under India-US trade interim agreement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives in Kuala Lumpur on a two-day official visit. And President Draupadi Murmu inaugurates Bastar Pantun Festival at Jagdalpur in Chhattisgarh. Now the details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has termed a framework for an interim trade agreement between India and US as great news and thanked US President Donald Trump for his personal commitment to robust ties between the countries. In a social media post, Modi said this framework reflects the growing depth, trust and dynamism of India-US partnership. He said it strengthens Make in India by opening new opportunities for India's hardworking farmers, entrepreneurs, MSMEs, startup innovators, fishermen and more. Mr. Modi said it will generate large-scale employment for women and youngsters. The Prime Minister stated that India and the United States share a commitment to promoting innovation and this framework will further deepen investment and technology partnerships. He added that this framework will also strengthen resilient and trusted supply chains and contribute to global growth. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal today said 50% reciprocal tariff has now been reduced to 18% under the India-US interim trade agreement for the Indian exports. Briefing media on India-US joint statement in New Delhi this afternoon, Goyal said that India has less tariff than its neighboring countries, including China, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Vietnam. Goyal highlighted that the deal protects the agriculture and dairy sector of the country and agricultural products such as spices, tea, coffee, cashew nuts, chestnuts, avocado, banana, mango, kiwi and papaya will attract zero duty in the United States. The minister added that the trade agreement has been welcomed across all sectors of the country. The Commerce and Industry Minister said that the central government aims to take India-US bilateral trade to 45 lakh crore rupees in the coming time. He said new opportunities have opened for the investors following the trade agreement and they should take advantage of it. He added that the agreement opened MSMEs, artisans, weavers and youths engaged in export-oriented sectors and they will be among the key beneficiaries.
हमारे निर्यातक अमेरिका में यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका में सामान भेजेंगे. उदाहरण के लिए जेम और डायमंड्स पूरी तरीके से शून्य ड्यूटी लगेगी. फार्मास्यूटिकल प्रोडक्ट्स जो भारत से दवाइयां बड़े रूप में जाती हैं लगभग $13 बिलियन की, उस पे शून्य ड्यूटी लगेगी. स्मार्टफोन्स जो भारत से बड़े रूप में अमेरिका जाते हैं उसमें आगे भी चलकर शून्य ड्यूटी ही लगी रहेगी. इस प्रकार से
India and the US today announced that they have reached a framework for an interim agreement regarding reciprocal and mutually beneficial trade. Commerce and Industry Minister shared the India-US joint statement which said that the framework reaffirms the country's commitment to the broader US-India bilateral trade agreement negotiations. According to the joint statement, the United States will apply a reciprocal tariff rate of 18% on Indian goods. India will eliminate or reduce tariffs on all US industrial goods and a wide range of US food and agricultural products. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in the Malaysian capital Kuala Lumpur on a two-day official visit. The visit comes at a crucial time as India and Malaysia continue to deepen engagement under the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership elevated in 2024. This is Prime Minister Modi's third official visit to Malaysia and his first since the upgradation of bilateral ties. In his departure statement, the Prime Minister has said that discussions with Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim will focus on advanced cooperation in defence and security, strengthening economic and innovation linkages and expanding collaboration in emerging areas of mutual interest. Later this evening, Prime Minister Modi will attend a community reception titled Selamat Datang Modiji in Kuala Lumpur, where around 15,000 members of the Indian diaspora are expected to participate. The event will be jointly addressed by Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, reflecting the growing warmth in bilateral relations. Highlighting the role of the Indian community, the Prime Minister said that the diaspora serves as a living bridge between the two nations and remains a strong pillar of their historic friendship. Delegation-level talks and one-to-one bilateral meetings are scheduled for tomorrow, during which several memorandum of understanding are expected to be signed.
Friendship. Friends, we have just seen our record-setting cultural performance. More than 800 dancers in perfect harmony. This performance will be remembered by our people for years to come. I congratulate you. I congratulate all the performers, friends.
It's time now for a short break. Please stay with us.
QR कोड स्कैन करो 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ वाह दिल बन गया
यूपीआई पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए
QR कोड स्कैन करो 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ वाह दिल बन गया
यूपीआई पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए
President Draupadi Murmu today inaugurated the Bastar Pandum Festival at Jagdalpur, the divisional headquarters of Bastar in Chhattisgarh. Addressing the program, the president said that the people of Bastar live life like a celebration. She said that through the Bastar Pandum Festival, the country and the world get a glimpse of the rich tribal culture of the Bastar region. The president said that the Bastar region has remained affected by the problem of Maoism for the past 4 decades. She noted that tribal communities, youth and Dalit sections of society have suffered the most due to this. She said that decisive action taken by the central government against Maoist violence is putting an end to the atmosphere of fear, insecurity and mistrust that had prevailed in the region for years. Chhattisgarh Governor Raman Dheka, Chief Minister Vishnu Diosai and Union Minister of State Thukan Sahu were present at the inaugural ceremony. Under the Bastar Pandum Festival, divisional level competitions are being held till 9th of February. During this period, more than 700 artists from 84 teams will present performances in 12 cultural disciplines. This will include tribal dances, handicrafts, traditional tribal cuisine and indigenous musical instruments. Union Home and Corporation Minister Amit Shah has arrived in Raipur on a 3-day visit to Chhattisgarh. During his visit, Shah will review the internal security situation and left-wing extremism in the state and will also participate in various programs in Raipur and Jagdalpur. According to the scheduled program, Shah will hold an important meeting with senior officials in Raipur this evening, during which various administrative and security-related issues concerning the state will be discussed. Tomorrow, the Home Minister will chair a high-level security meeting on left-wing extremism in Raipur. Senior officials of the central and state governments, along with representatives of security agencies, will take part in the meeting. Shah will also attend a national conclave being organized in Raipur on the 8th of February. The Union Home Minister will participate in the closing ceremony of the Bastar Pandum Festival to be held in Jagdalpur on the 9th of February. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said India has safeguarded the sensitivities of its agriculture and animal husbandry sectors under the interim trade framework with the United States while securing expanded market access for Indian exports. She said the framework protects key farm dairy and allied products, helping strengthen farmer incomes and sustain rural livelihoods. Under the interim trade framework, the US will reduce reciprocal tariffs of Indian goods to 18%, creating significant export opportunities in sectors such as textiles and apparels, leather and footwear, plastic and rubber products, organic chemicals, home decor, artisanal goods and select machinery. The framework protects key farm and dairy products, spices and staples, strengthening farmer income, the finance minister said. She added that sensitive agricultural and dairy products, including maize, wheat, rice, soya, poultry, milk, cheese, ethanol, fuel, tobacco, select vegetables and meat have been completely protected to safeguard farmers' interests. The framework also provides for preferential market access between India and the US in sectors of mutual interest on a sustained basis. Both sides will establish rules of origin to ensure that the benefits of the agreement accrue primarily to India and the United States. Union Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting and Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. L. Murugan, has said that the Union Budget 2026-27 focuses on increasing the country's GDP, enhancing quality production, strengthening infrastructure, uplifting the poor and marginalized, empowering youth, and promoting women-led development. Addressing a press conference in Puducherry, he said that the budget places youth at its core and aims to harness their contribution in taking the nation to the next level of growth. Highlighting the benefits of the budget, the minister said the Biopharma Shakti scheme, with an allocation of 10,000 crore rupees, will benefit Puducherry, which is known for large-scale production of generic medicines. Dr. Murugan said initiatives such as Semiconductor Mission 2.0 and the Electronics Components Manufacturing Scheme will also benefit the Union territory by generating employment and creating a favorable industrial ecosystem. Referring to coastal and maritime development, the minister said the budget gives priority to ports, logistics and the blue economy through the Coastal Cargo Promotion Scheme. He said the scheme will strengthen coastal shipping, integrate ports with rail and road connectivity, promote shipbuilding and enhance export potential in coastal regions, including Puducherry. And in cricket, India have clinched the U19 Cricket World Cup title for a record 6th time, beating England by 100 runs in the final of the U19 World Cup 2026 in Harare, Zimbabwe last evening. After winning the toss and opting to bat first, India were propelled by a stunning record-breaking masterclass from wipe-off Suryavanshi, who scored 175 off just 80 balls. Skipper Ayush Matre contributed a crucial 53, while Abhigyan Kundu added 40, guiding India to a massive total of 411 for 9 in the stipulated 50 overs. Wipe-off Suryavanshi was named both player of the match and player of the series. For England, James Mindo claimed 3 wickets, while Sebastian Morgan and Alex Green took 2 wickets each, and Manny Lumsden picked up 1. Chasing India's imposing target of 412, England were bowled out for 311 in 40.02 overs. Caleb Falconer top scored for England with 115, supported by Ben Tockins 66. Indian bowlers then sealed the victory with R.S. Ambrish taking 3 wickets, Dipesh Devendran and Kanish Chauhan 2 wickets each, and Kilan Patel and Ayush Matre picking up a wicket apiece. It is a historic win for the Ayush Matre-led India side, marking the largest margin of victory in terms of runs in a U19 World Cup final. And on to the weather report now.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 7 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 11 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Mongkokchung had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 8 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 12 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. Zinebuto had a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And that's a wrap for tonight. Thanks for watching.